Aladdin! Come on, how could I continue this Robin Williams tribute series without talking about Aladdin? This Disney animated film came out in 1992, and the plot is we meet this character, Aladdin, who lives on the streets. They call him a street rat. He lives out there with his monkey Abu, and they basically steal food to survive until one day they meet Princess Jasmine. And Aladdin instantly falls in love with her, tries his hardest to try to be with her. He stumbles upon this genie who also is trying to help him win her affections, until there's this one character named Jafar, who not only does he not want this to happen, but he wants power and wealth for himself. Now, what I think of Aladdin is, come on, this movie's a classic. I love Aladdin. I've grown up with this movie. I've seen it so many times that, in fact, rewatching it now brought back so many childhood memories. It was pretty fun rewatching this film. Let's talk about Aladdin first of all. I find it interesting that this character and this story, it's an Arabian story that Disney picked up, and that in and of itself is surprising. This Aladdin kid, I like the fact that, yeah, he lives out in the streets and he has to steal food to survive, but I like the one scene where him and his monkey, they've stolen bread. In fact, they've gone through hell to get this bread. But when he sees two little kids who are looking for food and starving, he just gives them his bread. So, yeah, he does what he has to do to survive, but he cares about other people. Instantly, that makes him likable. And when he meets Princess Jasmine, of course he's going to fall in love with her. She's a beautiful princess that you like her because she's not stuck up. She's rich and she comes from all of this, but she doesn't want to marry just another rich prince like she's supposed to. She does want to fall in love. And when she meets Aladdin, she likes him. She doesn't have any stigma about him being a poor kid and whatnot. So again, these are likable people. But I wanna, and I have to mention, the best thing about this film, Robin Williams as the genie, wow. Because this movie is still fun in and of itself, and it's still a good children's film, and it still has a good message and all of that. But when the genie shows up, when Aladdin accidentally rubs the bottle and he comes out, that's when the movie goes to a different level. That's when it goes to a whole new level of fun, and Robin Williams brings so much excitement, even through animation. You can tell in his voice how into it he is, how charismatic and funny he is. Sure, it's Robin Williams, so of course, but it's almost like, because it's animation, because it's a kid's movie, he can be even more over the top. He can go even to a different level. I can't help but wonder how much of this, of what he's saying, is scripted versus them just letting him do whatever the hell he wants. I'm pretty sure that was the case, because that's how much fun I had watching his character. I also like the fact that he too, being a genie, he has his own wishes. One being freedom. He would like to have freedom. And I like that him and Aladdin sort of have this deal where Aladdin says, okay, my third wish, I promise, will be your freedom. But let's talk about the villain, Jafar. As a kid, I remember being afraid of Jafar. I remember him being this terrifying figure because he's so tall and what he's wearing. But like the first half of this film, he's actually kind of goofy and not that much of a threat, like, because he works for this king and he has to kiss his butt and basically do whatever he says. Yeah, he's scheming behind his back, and he even has that staff that he uses to mind control him at certain points, but himself, he doesn't have power. That's actually a good backstory for him as a villain, because you see how much it hurts him and pains him to work for this king. Even his parrot, voiced by Gilbert Gottfried, they just hate having to work for somebody. So by the time when the end of the movie happens, and Jafar somehow is able to get all of this power. You see how much he's wanted it. You see how much he craves it. You see how power hungry he quickly becomes, how evil he becomes. That's when he becomes frightening, because he could do whatever the hell he wants. Also, I should mention the music in this movie, because a lot of these songs are memorable. Not just the beginning with the Arabian Nights, but A Whole New World. Such a great song, and it's such a quotable, memorable song. It's not only nostalgic to watch it, but especially Robin Williams' performance as the genie. It doesn't get better than that. It's amazing that not only does he look so much like Robin Williams in animation, but everything about him really makes this movie that much better. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, because I'm pretty sure you've seen Aladdin, what you think of this movie. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!